Unless you've been hidden under a rock for the last year or so, chances are you already know that EA and FIFA are splitting. FIFA 23 is the last FIFA that EA are working on. After that, they're moving to EA Sports FC. And in today's video, we are going to be breaking down every single leak that we know so far. But before we do get into the video, if you do want to take full advantage of FIFA 23, then now is the best time for you to head over to SkyCoach. Over there, they offer cheap and reliable FIFA 23 coins. All you need to do is select how many you want, the platform you play on, and within just a few short hours, you will be able to have those coins deposited to your account, ready for you to do whatever it is you want to do. Open packs, go through foot draft, or build a super team. If you're interested, there is a link within the description down below, and if you use Fnatic at checkout, you'll also get 10% off.
Nice.
The relationship between EA and FIFA is somewhat straightforward, but with the most recent events, it's now getting kind of confusing. EA would spend money to go and use the name of FIFA. That's what would allow them to use the name within the title, as well as get access to all of FIFA's licenses. But over the years, EA has also built up their own independent licenses, which contain major leagues such as the Premier League, Liga, Serie A, Bundesliga, La Liga, you name it. And they've also gone even further to get individual stadiums and, in some cases, individual players. This meant that they didn't need to spend that ridiculous price to FIFA in order for them to get all of those licenses because they already have them. In basic terms, that's what led to the split. But it now means that EA are producing a football game, but also so is FIFA. But because FIFA is producing the football name and they have the name of FIFA, it does mean that the game that they're producing is now going to be called FIFA, whereas the game that EA are producing is going to be called EA Sports FC. Now, from FIFA's point of view, we don't know their game. We know what it's most likely going to be called because they've already said that. Infantino was quoted as saying the new FIFA game, the FIFA 25, 26, 27, and so on, will always be the best e-game for any girl or boy. We will have news on this very soon. And this is the only information we have. We don't know who the game company is and when they're going to be producing the game. Is it going to be this year with FIFA 24, or are they going to be starting with FIFA 25 and take a year out? We honestly don't know. But the same can't be said with EA Sports FC. Of course, we know the name change. We also know that the licenses that will be in place. There's been many leagues which have came out and say that they are supporting EA. And they have a relationship in place so that they can use the licenses which are on offer. That does mean, despite this relationship breaking down between EA and FIFA, EA will still have all the names, all the leagues, all the different badges, all the stadiums, which they currently have, with there being a few slight changes. But those slight changes happen every single year. In terms of game modes, it's also likely going to be the same. We've even started to get a few leaks of what will be involved. We've heard talks of Kickoff, EA Ultimate Team, an online career mode, women's career mode, online seasons, tournaments, pro clubs, and Volta Exhibition. Now, most of these are already part of FIFA, but there's a few changes. With the online career mode a few years ago, EA posted a job application which spoke about joining the FIFA team at the time to produce an online career mode. And it appears instead of pushing this for one of the FIFA titles, they delayed it. They held it back for EA Sports FC. Now, this is a feature that players have been wanting for a very long time, and EA with FIFA has had quite a bit of backlash in recent years. When I say recent, we're talking probably the last 4 or 5 years, because EA have focused their attention on producing more content for Ultimate Team, as has been the moneymaker, and neglected every other game mode, including career mode. But fans have always cried out for an online career mode as a feature. Being able to send your talents on loan, buying and selling superstars from other players rather than dealing with the AI. With women's career mode, most expected this being a direction that EA would go in. Ever since FIFA 16, there has been a new way in which FIFA will incorporate women within the title, slowly pushing them through from kickoff to various other game modes, including pro clubs, where you can play as a female player, and this just makes sense to go for a women's career mode. before ultimately pushing to a women's Ultimate Team. But with that, we're still looking way too far in the future. For now, women's career mode is a talking point for EA Sports FC. With Ultimate Team, we all expected it to be part of the game. This makes billions of dollars every single year, just from Ultimate Team by itself. That's where players would pick up the game and use their money to buy into FIFA points. And of course, there will be changes this year. Now, the leaks that have come out is nothing too special. It's actually things that you would expect. This is 25 new icons and or heroes to be added within game. And yet again, that's pretty broad. The leaks don't even follow up on what types of icons and heroes could be part of the game. But of course, with this, it does look like even though the licensing and their partnership with FIFA have ended, they're still going to be going in the exact same direction. There was another leak which also talked about dynamic packs. This is supposed to be part of a new pack system that will increase the chances of good players per pack that you go through. Similar to Apex, where you can increase the chances of getting an heirloom. After you open a certain amount, there will be a guaranteed chance that you will get something good. So the more packs you open, the more it increases the chance of you getting a player which is usable or should sell for a substantial amount of coins. This is not just a gameplay feature where EA are trying to reward players, but it's also a way for them to get around the gambling side of Ultimate Team. On paper, this sounds good, but I know in most cases, you'll probably get like a 90 rated Harry Kane. And even though a 90 rated Harry Kane doesn't sound too bad, it's still probably going to be worth about 40,000 coins throughout the most part of EA Sports FC. Ratings in Ultimate Team just don't really seem to matter too much unless you're able to get it from a highly desirable player. But of course, this dynamic pack system will probably take that into consideration. If there happens to be someone high rated, but they haven't got the stats that suit Ultimate Team, it doesn't really matter. They're going to be going for next to nothing. Well, next to nothing in the grand scheme of things. It's still going to be used as fodder, but probably that's about that. Not to mention that with a dynamic pack system, it is only in place if you're unable to pack someone good, which probably does also mean if you open your first pack and you do get a 90 rated player, now your chances are lowered for the consecutive packs that you open because you have already managed to achieve something which fits into the system. EA doesn't need to put the dynamic pack system within play for it to now increase the chances of you getting something good because you've already got something good. With this, we do need a lot more information. And to be honest, with this type of stuff, even once information comes through, I don't 100% trust EA themselves. Now, these are the leaks that we know about so far. This is what has been going around with rumors, speculation, and in some cases, they've come from reliable sources. The expected release date is not really going to change. Players are expecting it any time between September and October. And it also sounds like they're going to have the exact same layout as previous years. So there still will be a web app which gets taken offline. You will be able to buy into EA Access, which will give you early access for 10 hours of EA Sports FC, and you will be able to buy into multiple editions, whether that be through Standard all the way up to Ultimate, which will be released on different days. Ultimate most likely giving you a few days early access, where the Standard releases later, either late September or even beginning of October. But anyway guys, this is absolutely everything that we know about EA Sports FC so far. As the time gets closer, I'll be sure to keep you updated with all the latest news. If you do have any questions, then please feel free to leave them in the comment section down below. But anyway guys, I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did enjoy, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. But for now, I'm going to see ya.